नमस्कार, अरुणाचल न्यूज़ 24 में आपका स्वागत है। सबसे पहले सुर्खियां। विपक्षी दलों द्वारा राज्य के मुख्यमंत्री के इस्तीफे की मांग करने को प्रदेश के बीजेपी ने की निंदा। और सड़क के पुनर्निर्माण के नाम पर जनता के रुपयों का दुरुपयोग आरोप के साथ देसाली इलाके के यूथ एसोसिएशन ने स्टेट विजिलेंस कमीशन से मामले की तुरंत जांच की अपील की। अब खबर विस्तार से। पीआरसी मुद्दे के कारण पिछले महीने हुए तनावपूर्ण स्थिति को लेकर विपक्षी दलों द्वारा हाल ही में राज्य के मौजूदा मुख्यमंत्री पेमा खांडू, एमओएस किरण रिजिजू आदि के इस्तीफे की मांग करने की प्रदेश की भारतीय जनता पार्टी ने निंदा की और इसे अभाग्यपूर्ण पल कहा।
Is basically to condemn the INC, JDS, NPP and PPA, all opposition political parties going to governor, going to Delhi and demanding resignation of Chief Minister, DCM and MOS, Mr. Kiranji. It is very unfortunate moment that the responsible persons, instead of supporting the government in resolving the issue, they are demanding for the Chief Minister's resignation, the DCM's resignation, and the resignation of our Union Minister on the issue of PRC. My dear friends, this PRC issue is not originated by the BJP, it is originated by the Congress. You know very well, the then Congress Chief Minister, Jerome Gamlin, under his leadership, there was a joint high power committee and the chairman was the present APCC president, Mr. Takam Sanjay. That joint high power committee had recommended for the granting of PRC to non-Arunachalis settled in the state of Arunachal Pradesh. We have also seen in the social media, in the media, wherein the present president of PCC had strongly advocated for granting PRC to non-APSTs in the state of Arunachal Pradesh. And in fact, we have some press briefing points from Bharatiya Janata Party, and I like to place it before your, and in fact, each and every Arunachalis by now knows who orchestrated the unrest in the state capital on 22nd and 23rd February 2009 in lieu of misguiding the youths on PRC issue, which unfortunately claimed 3 precious lives and left a trail of destruction in the state capital. Friends, the issue was a very genuine issue. The issue which was raised by Nessa Apatsu Alsu, Nishi Indigenous Students Organization, All Papumpare District Students Union, All Arunachal Law Students Union. They have protested against the genuine issue of granting PRC to non-APST. And the students on 22nd February 2019 against granting of PRC to non-APST, which has been clarified by the government ample times that there was no bill or resolution being brought to assembly. In fact, the matter was brought for wider discussion and consultation, after which it was to be made public for discussion by the CBOs, students, and get feedbacks and opposition from the general public. Our government believes in inclusive governance and therefore had set up platforms for wider consultation. But the Indian National Congress misled the youths, took the advantage of the issue and incited them to go for a massive rampage. Youths were provoked and even school-going minors were used for creating unrest. Public and private properties were burnt and destroyed. PRC issue is a handiwork of Congress. You might have seen in the videos circulating in social media where Mr. Takam Sanjay, the president of APCC, clearly advocating for granting of PRC issue to non-APST settler and later also denying it. His JHPC recommendation was rejected by our government on the reasons that there was no any provision for protection of tribal rights, which was violative of Bengal Eastern Frontier Regulation 1873. There was also no clear-cut demarcation of land. There were a lot of discrepancies in the report, and so our government had rejected it. It may be said PRC issue was started by Congress, and the BJP closed the chapter. The state government headed by Chief Minister Shri Pema Kandu issued a gazette notification and closed the PRC issue henceforth. The opposition party, in fact, has no genuine issue to raise and hence took the lieu of deterioration of law and order to demand for resignation of CM, DCM and MOSO. Irony is, political party like INC can stoop so low that for politics and power they can sacrifice anybody. The recent unrest of capital, death of youths, destruction of public and private property, and even daylight robbery and arson were done by Congress and its donors. The shameless party, after inciting and igniting the violence, goes to National Capital Delhi and conducts a press conference demanding president rule, agenda which was already engineered. When the Chief Minister called for an all-party meeting to discuss means and ways to maintain peace, where community-based organizations, students' bodies, and like-minded people who seriously wanted peace voluntarily participated in the meeting, the so-called political parties, INC, JDS, PPA, and NPP, did not attend the meeting. How would they attend, since they themselves had created such atmosphere and wanted the government to succumb? The sequence of events which unfolded makes it loud and clear that these political parties tailored the unrest in Arunachal. It is for a small kid to understand the malicious intentions of these political parties to outthrow a mandated government who had been doing great work. Arunachal wants to know during the protest, why was it that only the properties of BJP members were vandalized and looted? Was it a targeted protest or just an impossible coincidence? Why were the Congress in Arunachal Pradesh hell-bent that president rule be enforced in the state, instead of sitting with BJP government to resolve the PRC matter and restore peace in the state? Who benefits from PR? Even after the CM posted on Facebook and Twitter on 22nd February 2019 that he would not take up the PRC matter in current assembly session, there was huge orchestrated mayhem in the next day. Why? The message of CM was posted in his Twitter handle at 9:40 p.m. of 22nd February 2019 that a PRC matter won't be taken up in the assembly. Who instigated the mob to attack Civil Secretariat at 11:30 p.m. to 12 midnight hours on 22nd February 2019, where the first victim, our beloved brother Risot Hari died? Why was there a protest in which we lost 3 young brothers even after the government confirmed the PRC matter will not be taken up? PRC issue was a matter that existed and created by the Congress government, and it wasn't a matter that was initiated by the current government. Then why was it blown out of proportion this time? Was it because elections are around the corner? BJP squarely blame INC and other political party for all that happened in state capital on 22nd, 23rd and 24th of February 2019. There is no question of resignation of CM, DCM or the MOS on the grounds created by the vested interest political parties. In fact, people are watching them. Proper investigation will be conducted to unearth the truth and bring the culprits to book. Under the able guidance of Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi and National BJP President Shri Amit Shah Ji, Team Arunachal with Shri Pema Khandu Ji, Honorable Chief Minister and his team in the government in close coordination with the State BJP President Shri Tapir Gao Ji and his team of dedicated Karyakartas have taken decisions only in public interest which are revolutionary in many ways. Our government's philosophy has been inspired by Deen Dayal Upadhyaya Ji's vision of Antyodaya and all-inclusive growth where the government reaches to the last man in the row. We have worked with the spirit of Team Arunachal where we involved everyone in our mission of a new Arunachal. The Team Arunachal government led by Honorable Chief Minister Pema Khandu have shown immense tenacity in taking the boldest decisions ever taken by any government in the state till date. Transparency, integrity and honesty have been the sole mantra in the journey and have given a government that has zero tolerance towards corruption. So my dear friends, these are the statements that a party delivers for the people of Arunachal Pradesh, and we are here open for discussion and
हुन्ली से दिसाली सड़क की पुनर्निर्माण के नाम पे जनता के रुपयों का दुरुपयोग होने की कथित तौर पर आरोप और दावे के साथ ऑल देसाली एरिया यूथ एसोसिएशन ने इसकी जांच में तेजी लाने की स्टेट विजिलेंस कमीशन से अपील की है। और आगे यूथ एसोसिएशन ने इंडो चाइना बॉर्डर रोड प्रोग्राम के अंतर्गत बन रहे सड़क के निर्माण में तेजी लाने की राज्य सरकार से अपील की।
I request the government of Arunachal Pradesh for speedy construction of Hunli Battalion, Chaklagam, via Desali Road, BRO Road under Indo-China Border Road Program. Actually, this project was started from 2009. From 2009. Actually, ये Indo-China Border Road Program है. Actually, तो ये जो रोड कंस्ट्रक्शन शुरू हुआ था 2009 में, तो स्टिल टुडे ओनली 9 to 10 किलोमीटर कंस्ट्रक्शन हो पाया, क्योंकि हम लोग का माने उम्मीद ये है कि ये जो एक डिफेंस रोड प्रोजेक्ट है, तो ये डिफेंस रोड प्रोजेक्ट होने के बावजूद भी स्लो पेस ऑफ रोड कंस्ट्रक्शन हो रहा है। तो इसलिए हमें ये रिक्वेस्ट है, ये अपील है कि गवर्नमेंट अरुणाचल प्रदेश शुड टेक अप दिस रोड फॉर स्पीडली टेक अप द रोड। इसलिए मैं ये प्रोजेक्ट के लिए भी अनुरोध करना चाहूँगा गवर्नमेंट ऑफ अरुणाचल प्रदेश से। और मैं एक फॉर योर इंफॉर्मेशन के लिए मैं एक चीज़ बताना चाहूँगा। एक्चुअली ये आगे में मैंने बताया कि 17 crore 39 lakhs has been siphoned off by some officers, other contractors for selfish motives के लिए। फिर भी another 30 crore is going to implement in same road between Hunli to Desali road। एक्चुअली मेरा कहने का ये है कि 30 करोड़ जो अभी मैंने टेंडर इज प्रोसेसिंग, एक्चुअली टेक्निकल टेंडर बिड हो गया, नाउ लास्ट जो फाइनेंशियल बिड बाकी है। लेकिन हम ये सवाल करते हैं कि अगर PMGSY स्कीम जो है मैंने इम्प्लीमेंट करने जा रहा है RWD डिपार्टमेंट के अंदर से, तो मैं एक देसाली का रहने वाला हूँ, एक देसाली का वासी हूँ। मैं जानता हूँ कि हुन्नी और देसाली का बीच में RWD रोड कहीं पे नहीं है, बट ये प्रोजेक्ट 30 करोड़ कौन सा रास्ता पे ये कंस्ट्रक्शन करने जा रहा है? क्योंकि जो एक रोड है अभी एग्जिस्टिंग रोड PWD, ये ऑन दिस रोड हाई कोर्ट केस हैज़ बीन प्रोसेस। ये एक रोड है जो PWD रोड में तो अभी एक फ़िलहाल हाई कोर्ट केस चल रहा है, उसका ऊपर में तो ओवरलैपिंग काट नहीं कर सकता है। और जो प्रीवियस वाला जो 17 करोड़ था वो जो है RIDF से कंस्ट्रक्ट किया गया था। तो अभी जो PMJSY एंड RIDF का गाइडलाइंस तो डिफरेंसेस है। तो PMJSY का जो गाइडलाइंस है वो तो न्यू कंस्ट्रक्शन होना है, तो सेम RIDF का जो पहले से भी मिस यूज द फंड, उसका ऊपर में कैसे ये प्रोजेक्ट को माने बनाया जा सकता है? अगर इनकेस इन फ्यूचर अगर सेम PMJSY प्रोजेक्ट को जो है सेम RIDF वाला जो प्रीवियस वाला जो मिस यूज वाला फंड उसी का ऊपर में जो रोड कंस्ट्रक्शन होता है, तो मैंने वी आर स्ट्रांगली कंडेम एंड ऑब्जेक्शन दिस प्रोजेक्ट।
आज की खबर में बस इतना ही। देखते रहिए अरुणाचल न्यूज़ 24/7। नमस्कार।